Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got that Splash Cast 36 pack?
As a 36 pack, it was almost 48, but I felt like I was going overboard. That it is '06 Gucci Mane. That is the baby who we have not heard from an extremely long amount of time. For whatever reason, we have not heard from him. That is Guwap, and that is 21 Savage. 21 Savage snapped on that. And that does sound like 2006 Gucci. I'm thrilled about it.
I am too.
What's
Yo,
good, y'all?
switch to your microphone. Uh, but what's good, everybody? Appreciate y'all tuning in. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. This is episode 97 of the Splash Cast, the Around the League edition, starting on time. Shawty had a little bit of a checkup. There you go. Had a little bit of a checkup on the computer. Got some stuff fixed, and we are here. We are here. How you feeling, my friend?
Back. I am feeling good. I am happy to be in the pregame. Mentally prepare myself for episode 97 around the league. Y'all come on in, have a seat. I'm feeling happy. The Braves already starting to play like they got sense. And like they are goal oriented and success oriented. Because Joffrey Young Baratheon driving me crazy.
It is what it is. You know, we talked about that in the ATL edition that will be out tomorrow when you listen to this live.
Yes, that will be out tomorrow. Splashcast 36 pack on Wednesday. This episode out Thursday if you're not here in the present moment. Also, like I told y'all, Splashcast 36 pack, Offset, Gucci, Boosie, Uzi, who else? Lil Baby, 2 times, Currency, Jermaine Dupri, Sauce Walker, said
don't give it all to them, man. They gotta listen to it to get the rest of it, man. Don't give them all.
I want y'all to know though, I'm giving you what you want to hear, no matter who you are and what you like as far as musically. I cover all the bases.
Yeah, now that is true. That is true. It is true. There's definitely some R&B on there as well, man. Also remember, you can always do what? Like, follow, subscribe, and tell a friend, man. We're trying to grow this podcast. We feel like we have great content and great audio, as well as a great audience. So we appreciate
great video too, because I'm handsome.
Yeah, great video as well. So let's get started, man. Let's get started with this pregame. Since we're here, y'all know with the Around the League edition, we do the pregame, and then we get into the rest of the episode where we talk about our HBCU news around the culture, basketball, and football. Then we wrap it up after that. So with that being said, we are going to get into our splashes of the week. My man, Andruw Jones, the Bravos, Andruw Jones, is now going to have his number officially retired at the Atlanta Braves franchise. The Braves will retire number 25 on September 9th.
Rightfully so. Excellent. Legend. Atlanta legend. Also, you know, I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. He should be a Hall of Famer. That's a different fight for a different day. I consider it hate that he's not in the Hall of Fame. Andruw Jones.
Definitely.
And Sneaky's up. What's up, my friend? How
What's
we
up,
doing?
Sneaky? My bad. I need to move this on over.
Second favorite baseball player of all time. Now that you told me who your second favorite is, I must inquire on who's your favorite.
Ken Griffey Jr. That's everybody's favorite. Every millennial black player has Ken Griffey Jr. is somewhere in the favorite all-time baseball players. It's kind of like the given. It's like Ken Griffey Jr. was like the Michael Jordan of baseball for us. For me, anyway. Like,
Hank Aaron's my favorite player.
Well, yeah. I mean, okay. Yeah, I mean, Hank Aaron. I thought we were talking about people I saw. I didn't think we were going back in history.
Oh, that's fair. I mean, he's just a Brave, and he has the home run record. All of those to me, even though I ain't see it.
David Justice is tough.
Hey, also born on April 14th. Shout out to that dude. Also, Reggie just had a birthday. For all y'all that missed it, happy birthday, Reggio.
Appreciate it. 30 great. Shot it 30 great.
That is a hell of a rebrand.
Yes, sir. But I get it. Sneaky Ken is third. But, man, not to bury the lead, man. Shout out to Andruw Jones getting in the ring of honor hopefully getting in the Hall of Fame as well. Very consistent.
That's fine. There's only one place where it really matters. It's the Ring of Honors with the Braves, the best team in baseball. One of the classiest organizations you've ever encountered.
Yeah.
Your favorite team's favorite team.
Yep. So, baseball just started. I think it was opening weekend over the weekend.
Correctamundo.
And we already have a candidate for catch of the year.
He deserves an ESPY for this.
Man, this is crazy. So, this is the Angels against the Oakland A's. And look at that.
Peterson hit well. Renfroe got turned around and somehow still
no
made the catch.
looks. Just chuck your hand back there for hope, and then just look. He's looking forward. And this is also good and bad. Shout out to Showtime for actually getting some help from the Angels this time from a guy not named Mike Trout. Also, I want you to understand that the guys who are helping him are literally not even looking at the ball.
It's also crazy that Shohei Ohtani is your best batter and your opening day pitcher. I feel like it's the 1940s.
Yes. It's more amazing that you will not surround him with anybody.
Nobody. Oh my God.
You know how mad I would be if the guy who's responsible for catch and like this is a well hit ball. But if you play proper defense, you don't look in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Coach, I can't win with this. I can't.
Yeah, how did you get turned around, I guess is hell of a trick catch. But so this may be catch of the year, and this is not.
How most of us feel
this
on Mondays.
Is the funniest. I laughed at this for 15 minutes straight. I'm not going to be able to get through this. I'm not going to be able to get through this because it is funny as I'm not going to be able to get through it. Hold on. Okay. It's going to start over.
Sneaky is terrible.
I can only imagine that perhaps
he was 30 and a half feet for the people that are listening. The outfielder for the Tampa. I told you I'm not going to be able to get through this.
And the way he looked like I wasn't close.
Not
First
even
of all,
close.
I don't know if he dove or if you look at it, I think his legs just gave out because it wasn't.
Oh,
you're
okay.
better off telling me that you fell than you dove.
No, not the way
If
they
you
got up and
dove,
laughed. So he tried. Okay,
that leg
the
went
right
out.
fielder tried. There was a shallow. It was a hit to left. Hit to right, and the outfielder was 30 feet away from the ball and dove. Like he was gonna dive 30 feet to catch the ball.
And to the people listening, let me explain this to you. This is a dive in the sense of diving into a swimming pool, not a dive as in I'm diving for the ball. He didn't actually gain any area with this dive. He just fell down, and it happened to be on grass. There was never a point where you planted. It's never a point where you jumped. He just sinks. Now I'm actually going back to Coach. I failed. I'm not telling Coach that I know.
You can't do that. You can't look that bad, man. That looks horrible.
I fell. I was running and the turf monster got me. There's no way I'm telling people that I'm so unathletic I can't dive forward as a professional athlete.
That's funny.
Hey, don't worry, bro. You look like you belong out in the Angels outfield. That team stinks, and they have two Hall of Fame players, and I'm never gonna let y'all forget that.
Yes, sir. So, crimes against baseball. Last week we talked about Ken Griffey Jr. being the third highest paid Cincinnati Red today on this year's roster through deferred payments at $3.6 million. While we applauded him for thinking ahead, how can Ken Griffey Jr. be your third highest player paid in 2023? How can $3.6 million be your third highest contract in baseball? Well, I then brought up the Oakland A's. I think the Oakland A's have something very similar. And Norwood, of course, found the graphic. The Oakland A's payroll is $43 million this year. Total.
Hey, Reggie. Ask me how much the highest paid baseball player in baseball gets paid. Just ask me that.
How much does the highest paid, and who is it? How much do they make?
$43.3 million to Max Scherzer and Justin Verlander. These are two pitchers, both for the Mets, if I remember correctly, and they both make more than the entire Oakland A's payroll. And I'm gonna tell you right now, there is a reason that the Lord puts you in certain places in your life. Because I'm going to tell you, if I get paid $43 million and your team gets paid $43 million, there will be an enormous amount of trash talk talked. It will be in the vein of Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. It will be so disrespectful. I will get ejected from the game, but I will then subsequently say, send that check to them. That's what I get paid every game, more than your entire team. And you would hate
$43 million,
me.
dog. $43 million.
There's no way that you're telling me that one team, their entire payroll versus one player. That is a travesty to baseball. I also want to let y'all know, Major League Baseball, that is trash. This is the reason that the product has so much inconsistency. There has to be a baseline salary. It ain't got to be a minimum salary cap. You have to, as much money as they're making, you have to spend some of that money.
$42 million is egregious. And to put it in context for those that are listening, the New York Mets payroll is $334 million. $334 million. You're right. If I made $43.3 million and your whole team made $43 million, I'm saying I'm worth all of y'all. Like, one of me is worth all 23 of y'all.
I am every time I pitch the ball, I'm yelling, they don't respect you. Your employer does not respect you.
No, they don't, man. Hey, so moving to lacrosse real quick. I got a question. Did you know that they fight like this? There are two players in lacrosse fighting, and it's covered by the Lacrosse Network. I guarantee you no sports outlet talked about this other than us and Lacrosse Network.
Shout out for us doing the research to find it out. Also, I enjoy Yingling Beer. They're getting an excellent ad. And on top of that, that is a mean right cross.
Yeah, he got caught.
And when you say that they don't talk about this, I don't know who they are, but I know we probably aren't they. Yeah, go ahead, put the cord right in front of the camera. We don't need to see. You know, that's fine. That's the reason it's pregame, ladies and gentlemen. We doing whatever we want to.
The A's
that
get
man
paid,
is also doing whatever he wants to, right upside his head.
Boy, ooh, that was a mean right cross, my buddy.
Mighty, that is a dinger, my friend.
Bow. Boy. Both of them caught though. Both of them got caught.
He built like the 06 Gucci Mane.
But I didn't know this, man, and apparently this happens. So this is like land hockey. Like they treat this like land hockey in the fights. I mean, they both got rocked though.
But that first one though set the tone right
there.
Oh, yeah. Hey, my family here too, dog. You're not gonna whoop me like that.
Yeah.
Also, I think that this may be an opportunity for us in the future. Shout out to Hampton Lacrosse. Y'all need to enforce or send what we got. We got something for that now.
Hey, man, I'm gonna skip one and I'm gonna go ahead of the next one because I feel like there should have been some hands being thrown. I
know which one it is and which one it ain't.
There should have been some hands being thrown. So Musa Abdul Alim on Instagram posted where he's a semi-pro basketball player, and he posted where his teammates were making fun of him and offering him water during Ramadan, knowing that he's a practicing Muslim, and he was practicing Ramadan. So this is, and they think it's a joke, and this is terrible, man. Terrible. Should have been some fighting here. Should have been a right cross.
I don't know. I don't think that this is really mean. I think this is all well and good. This is between friends. Now, I know my own temperament. Once I have not eaten or drank all day, I might not be
Y'all say religious
happy
jokes?
about it.
Wait, hold on. You and your friends say like religious jokes? Like you make like if somebody's fasting, you make fun of
No,
them?
I don't think that this is a religious joke. I think this is, hey, we understand your situation. And once again, I'm not the best person for interpretation. I think I take this all in good fun. I mean, this is not hate speech. This is not anything other than, hey, we know you're observing this. Shout out to all my brothers and sisters who are observing Ramadan right now, and not only observing Ramadan. Let's make sure we say celebrating Ramadan. It is a difficult thing to do, not to eat during sun up to sundown, but it is a joy and it is a celebration for them. So congratulations and all to them. But no, I think this is all well and good. This is in jest. And if you are offended by this, please let me know, because I just didn't take it that way.
Yeah.
But no, he got a smile on his face and he laughing about it, man.
No, he walked out.
This wasn't. Hopefully he was not upset or offended. That's not what we look to do here. But this looks like good teammate ribbing to me.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think it's the same. I wouldn't make fun of someone practicing a religion or trying to tempt them when they are trying to fast or do whatever.
Well, I think they understood that they knew he wasn't gonna break, so it was just, I don't know. I'm y'all know me. My Instagram name is what it is.
This is like if somebody ain't got no legs and you just like, hey, you want to go play soccer? Like this is not this like that's
There is a space where we're cool enough where I can say that too.
Hey, fair. However you feel. I don't agree with it. I feel like this was disrespectful.
Reggie, just last week we saw the dude block the person in the wheelchair shot, and we laughed audibly and supported it.
Yeah, I didn't support it. We did not support it. We didn't speak out about it. I just think it's different because of religion. I think it's just.
Wait, do not get us mixed up with that dude who got indicted. We did not say
that. No, man. I just feel like this is a religious act. But if he doesn't think it's a big deal, it ain't no big deal. It is what it is.
Speaking of not a big deal, the Oakland Athletics payroll, $43
million. $43 million.
They hate all of you. And the only ones that got paid now play for the Braves. Shout out to Matt Olson and Sean Murphy. Thank you, guys.
So this is Javino McLean. He opened up his own gym exclusively for people with dementia and disabilities. That's 100% free. So for those that are listening, he is helping out disabled patients mentally and physically with their therapy and in the gym to get stronger for free. This guy needs to be protected at all costs.
At all costs. Way more than the people who we protecting right now, who we shall not name. But this guy here is actually doing good stuff, man. And specifically for the people who have these type of disabilities, number one is just the ability to be active. I'm sure it's got to be more difficult to find a place where you can comfortably and safely, be active. And also just the other part of the emotion of being able to do stuff, this is excellent. And protect this guy at every single cost.
Yeah, man. Yeah, especially even physically, just the mental aspect of it, being able to have their own. This gives them the ability to get a little bit more of their independence. And speaking with going through dementia with my grandmother, that is the one thing that as you get older, you don't want to lose is your independence. And this allows them to get some of it back. Plus, it builds their confidence, which is even more amazing. So we wanted to end it on a good note. Shout out to Javino McLean for this. This was fantastic. Well, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of the pregame. We're going to take a couple minutes, and then I'm going to grab a brew. I got my water already hydrated, and we're going to get ready for the Around the League edition of episode 97 of the Splashcast. Appreciate y'all tuning in.
I want to say something, but I'm going to save it. Like, follow, subscribe, and Splashcast 36 pack on the way.
On the way. Y'all stay tuned. We will be right back.
Welcome to the Splashcast. You can find us at the link below. You can find the podcast versus audio and visual on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. Our social media, Instagram, Twitter is @_the Splashcast. We can also be found on Twitch. We can be found on Facebook, TikTok. Also below that, those are our episode playlists. The newest one is always up. We can be found on Apple Music. We can be found on Spotify. There is a playlist home, which is for all of the different playlists. And then we have the playlist master list, which is every song that's ever been on any of the playlists. And of course, for all of you podcasters, we can be found on Anchor @the Splashcast.